Hey guys, how's it going? I got a match today, and this one's against Dwib. He plays Showdown a lot, and he's probably one of the best guys at NU on there that I know. He has a ton of teams, and they're all really good. Yeah, he knows the game really well, and this is one of his teams with like the great cores. We are both. I'm not sure if I can say this is one of his best teams because I don't know, but this was definitely, if not the one of the best at the time because I have deleted all my teams and I just kind of started over because it was way too much for me. I didn't even use half of them. But anyways, on his team, TorTERROR is kind of a threat because I believe my Roselio was especially defensive at the time. So I really have nothing to completely take it on. And right off the bat, I set up my rocks thinking that he would not go for the Woodhammer first turn, but he indeed does, and he just straight up takes me out. So that really sucks. He gets the quick first turn 5 to 6 lead for him, and now that my Roselia is in here, I can go for the Sludge Bomb, thinking I can threaten him out, but I can't because I am specially defensive, I think. I think this was when I changed it, I don't really know, but I did not take that Earthquake well at all. But I do get the poison on this Sludge Bomb, and I'm going to be able to take one more Earthquake, and then I'm just going to keep firing off. No, actually, this turn I set up the spikes, yeah, because I wanted the most hazards I could get, as he's just going to go for the Synthesis. I could have gone for another layer of spikes, but I just decided to Sludge Bomb to get the most damage off as I could. But, yeah. So he has pretty much taken the lead very early with this TorTERROR, and this whole match he was like, "Oof, how well this thing took hits," was just like making me want to use it, which is kind of funny. And his team seems to be more physically defensive, and only like one specially defensive Pokemon besides Mantine and Ampharos, but you will see about that later. And he goes for the Icicle Spear as I bring in my Masharna, and I think, yeah, I just go for the Psychic thinking he wouldn't go into his Skuntank, and I bring in my Misdreavus now because I got roared into it, and I can go for the Hidden Power Fighting because I finally made the switch from Thunderbolt to Hidden Power Fighting, and he brings in his Skuntank. I thought he would not predict me to switch, but he does very nicely as he gets me with the Pursuit, and that pretty much kills me, leaves me at 4%. I bring in my Matang, and I'm just going to go for the Meteor Mash, I believe, just to hit anything pretty hard. 100 base Meteor Mash is pretty strong. And now I believe I just go for the Zen Headbutt or the Toxic. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, Zen Headbutt because it would be a 2-hit kill, and Toxic would be kind of pointless, I guess. And he goes for the Heal Bell so that his TorTERROR isn't poisoned anymore because that TorTERROR really does help out his team a lot. Wall's just about everything left, and he can bring that in now, go for the Synthesis. Oh my gosh, this TorTERROR right here. I get paralyzed, doesn't really matter, my Meteor Mash wouldn't have done anything. But he goes for the Earthquake. Oh, never mind, I go for the Toxic, actually. And, yeah, now he's going to be Toxic for the rest of the time, unless he has Rest, which I doubt he does. And I'm just going to fire off a Bullet Punch before he does take me out. And, yeah, and I'm going to bring in my Kangaskhan, I believe, just so I can fake out and get some toxic damage. And Kangaskhan's at full HP, so he's looking pretty good. Mantine comes in, and that fake out did absolutely nothing. I was like, what? Why did that do nothing? Even if Mantine is physically defensive. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Do you see how well it took that? That is absolutely crazy, but he does get the crit, which kinda does matter in the end, which you will see, because it leaves me at 27%. I would have probably been around half, maybe a little over, give or take, I don't know. But he brings in his TorTERROR now. I know I'm not going to be able to kill him, and it would just be pointless to stay in, and I'd probably die. I probably could have got sacked by Misdreavus, but I don't know. Masharna could have taken the hit, I don't know. And here I predicted him to not go into his Skuntank right away, so I just went for the Psychic. But he does make the better play and go into it. He's going to Pursuit, but it sucks for him because I'm going to Baton Pass, be slower, and the Pursuit only does 40 base power, not 80 when you Baton Pass out and you're slower, so that's always great. I go into my Kangaskhan so I can fake out all that shenanigans, and he goes into his TorTERROR, which is taking hits so freaking well. He has a physically defensive Mantine and TorTERROR combo working very well for him. He goes for the Woodhammer, and my Masharna was... I predicted him to not go into his Skuntank here, and I was like, alright, he's going to do something different, so I'm just going to Moonlight because I need my Masharna at this point. It's pretty much only my Masharna and my Kangaskhan. Well, now that he got the rocks up, it is. and I can switch in my Kangaskhan 2 more times living, and then it will die on the third switch in, so I'm going to need to play safe. I go for the Psychic knowing he wouldn't go into it, and now I'm going to Baton Pass out, and he does go into his Skuntank on the turn that I Baton Pass, so yeah, me and Dwib always have really close games. I'm going to go into my Kangaskhan and I can fake out. Now that his TorTERROR is at low health because of the Psychic, I can kill him with the combination of fake out and Toxic, but no, just kidding. I have to rely on Earthquake to kill so that the double edge would not take me below 12.5%. He goes into his Skuntank, which is at 1%, and I did not want him to Sucker Punch kill me. So I just went for the Sucker Punch myself, which is always great. But I do get taken out by the Aftermath, which I was aware of. And Haunter comes in, and now, since I did go for the Moonlight on my Masharna, I am going to be able to take a hit and fire back. So that is a very close game. If it was sub-disable Haunter, he probably would have won. But yeah, that was really a good game, played very well by both people. Leave a like if you liked that, and live tomorrow. Goodbye.